finessing.
Welcome back. We are here with episode 2. I finally got my first guest. Let's give it up for that. Got my first guest. You know what I'm saying? It's Life is Life TV. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that this is a podcast. We are here for therapeutic conversations, speaking on topics that don't get talked about enough, how we can fix them or help someone that's been through or going through the same situation. So on today's episode, I have my guest, someone that I've known both our whole lives, pretty much for the most part. This is someone that's impactful in the community, that I know that's been through a few things of his own. And I'm just excited that he chose and accepted that he was going to come on today and was willing to do the podcast. So for those of you that don't know, this is my first cousin, Carlos, a.k.a. Lyric Banks. So, Los, I'm going ahead and ask you, how are you and how's life?
I'm doing pretty good. And life is greater than what it used to be. I can tell you that. It's blessed. Life is blessed. Right?
Amen.
It is.
Amen. So, what we're going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, give it like a short introduction of yourself, age, where you're from, just a small introduction,
Okay.
Then we'll just go continue on.
All right. My name is Carlos. I go by Lyric Banks. That is my stage name. I am 35 years old, but I still feel 17, just saying. I work in the...
Don't we all?
Right? I work in the education field. I've been working in the education field for 8 years. I've been many positions in the education field, but my main goal is to be a guidance counselor. I'm also a coach and a mentor for my dance company, the Unity Elites. I've been doing that 10 years. And the goal of that is to eventually open up to what we call the UWA, and that is the Unity World Association Incorporated, and that is a teenage and resource center for troubled teenagers who may need basically structure, financial needs, food, anything that they may need. That's the goal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That sounds like an impactful organization because it seems like we don't have many of them around here in this community, I would say. And nowadays, you can't really get help from churches from what I'm seeing and what I've seen growing up and what I'm hearing. But
no, because it's more so of we the people, we have to do something about it.
Correct.
We keep depending on the government and everybody else to do something about it, but we close ranks as just the people.
Correct.
We can do it on our own.
Correct. Because I've seen in certain situations what the world can do. Like I don't know how the media picks their topics, and we as a community choose who we gonna help and who we don't help. When really a lot of us need the help. You know what I'm saying? We might just be kind of shy or prideful, I would say, to say we need the help. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we can figure out a way or have a community or company, organization like he's building to really dedicate to helping people, that'll be good. So if you're one of those people that's, nonprofit or someone that got some of the same similarities or interests and want to help the community build, maybe you guys need to network. Yes, sir. So, Los, what are some of your hobbies?
Of course, dance. I make music. I'm an artist. That's how I rap. I sing. Y'all make sure y'all check out my page and follow me. Listen to some of my music.
That we're gonna drop in the description also.
Yeah. I like to sing a little bit. I'm not that good, but I video game every now and then.
Yeah.
Other than that, mainly I'm with my kids. I'm at work and I'm home and I'm in school.
Okay. You're in school. What you going to school for?
My major is supposed to be education, but the goal is to eventually become a guidance counselor or a therapist.
Or the therapist. Okay, you did say that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You all right?
So we got some questions lined up. Answer them how you feel freely too. This is no judgment zone here. I'm a very open-minded, down-to-earth person.
I'm an open book. So
you're open book? Okay, so I just want this, to be a therapeutic session, like I said earlier. So let's just go back. We'll rewind time a little bit. So how was your childhood? We'll talk about that.
Childhood was a mixture. I'm not gonna lie. I had days where it felt like I was on top of the world, and then I had days where I feel like I didn't matter, like it was just a dark place. And I think it all came because of you realize as a child that the thing that really makes up your childhood is the people who you are around.
Correct.
And what you do. That's what make up your childhood. The
Right.
hood that you are in, the people that you are
The
around.
village you grew up with. Yeah,
That's what
the
make your
parents,
childhood.
the
So I can truly
peers.
say
Yeah.
that it was a mixture. I went through a lot of stuff as a kid, both good and bad.
Okay.
It wasn't perfect, but it had its times.
Yeah, it had
where
its times.
It was breaking. It was breaking points early on in life for me.
So do you have good memories, I would say?
Yeah, I have a lot of good memories.
Do you have bad also? So I'll let you say answer the good ones first, and then you can go into the bad.
Good memories was being well taken care of by my parents. We didn't struggle when I was with my parents. I had a happy home. School was always good for me. The YMCA. Growing up I'm not gonna even lie. Everybody think growing up in the hood is a bad thing, but I'm not gonna lie. Growing up in the hood made me kind of the person I am today.
For sure,
and it
for sure.
instilled a lot in me that I needed for the street life.
Right.
I would say dancing has always been a part of my life. I've been dancing ever since I was the age of 4. So, but when I say bad things, yes, I've always been looked at weird, funny because of my feminine traits, and that's really because I was always a mama's boy. I learned how to be a man basically from my mama. Not saying that my daddy was absent in my life, but he was absent at one point in time in my life.
Correct. Yeah.
I was molested at the age of like 5, 6, and I was introduced to porn at the age of 5 and 6. I was bullied by family members and outsiders at a young age. Like, I don't understand like what could possess family or outsiders to just choose a person to target them and pick on them. And I think it's because that we're not normal. We're
Correct.
not the normal child. So you become a target. You're weird because you don't identify with what we have going on. So you're weird to us. Being taken from my mom, going to go forced to stay with my dad, that was weird.
That was weird.
Hearing some of my family members discuss me, they not knowing that I hear them, that was bad.
Yeah, I can imagine. Shit.
I want to say, overall, it's a lot of trauma there. Trauma.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff that happened to me.
I mean, you can speak on what you feel comfortable with, and I mean that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like talking about it, if not,
I mean,
we can move past it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can help somebody else.
I just always felt like I was never important.
As a kid, like
Never felt like I was important to anybody but my parents.
yeah,
I never felt like I was important. I always been the outcast, the black sheep. I always been called names, faggot, punk, girl.
right.
Like, that's what they always called me. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm only like a child. Like, I'm only doing what I see. I'm only doing what I like.
What you right.
And I'm being ridiculed for being who the fuck I am. Excuse my language, but
No,
I'm
you
gonna
good.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Well, let me stop right. But as a lot of, I don't know if I said this or not, but we are first cousins. We're blood cousins. Our mom was a sister. Growing up, I looked at you. I just thought you was different because everybody's different. Like I kind of had that understanding as a kid. So it's like, okay, my cousin Carlos different. I might play football and do all this other stuff. He like to dance. That's him. But I ain't never just really, I don't feel like I like judge you. I think we always like played games and
We hung. We hung
action
as
figures
kids.
and shit.
We
You know what I'm
hung.
saying? Like we played with the WWE action figures. I don't think I ever feel like I judged any of my cousins because
You always been
we
neutral.
all had different situations.
You
Yeah, I've
always
been a
been
neutral
neutral.
cousin.
You always
Yeah,
been neutral.
Correct.
You always been neutral in the middle. You never really pick sides, nothing like
Yeah.
that. But you got those cousins that just didn't give a fuck, didn't care.
Right.
And I always seemed to be the target. Like y'all don't even know how many times I got beat up so much as a child until it made me start fighting. My mama didn't do that. My mama didn't teach us to. My daddy was a little rough, but
Right.
me fighting now is only because of the trauma that was placed on me as a child. That's why I was a troubled child. Middle school, I failed the 6th grade because I was bullied and I didn't want to go to school. And then eventually I started lashing out and I got kicked out.
So was it a time during those times there was no one really to reach out? Were you like consider like, do you feel like you was confused, or was it like more so of a I'm angry because I can't talk to nobody, or you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
the thing about this is more so my sexuality, because we gonna bounce around. I feel like people always look at my sexuality and they say I'm confused. No, you dumb bitch. It's if I was confused,
Right.
I wouldn't know what I liked. But if I'm telling you that I'm bisexual, then I'm not confused.
You're not confused. Okay.
I know what I like.
Right,
And
right.
I know that I'm openly bisexual because my dick wouldn't get hard for women at all if I was fully
If you're
gay.
fully gay.
I wouldn't go up for women at all. I've been with women, men. I bounce back and forth because I'm just like that. That's
Right.
just, I'm an equal opportunity lover. I like to admire handsome dudes and I like to admire beautiful females. What's wrong with it?
Right.
This bromance shit what's the problem with it? Niggas be doing it all the time.
Right.
But I mean, just my family was a little bit hasty with it because now that I'm looking back at it, I was the only one that showed the obvious tension of being like that. Everybody else kind of didn't show no signs of possibly being gay. I was the one that actually showed it early in life because I like to dance.
But see, even that, just because, per se, you was the only cousin that was gay or whatever the case may be, the rest of us, we fucked up too, though. You feel me? Having multiple partners.
I got your own shit.
You know what I'm saying? We got our own shit going. Like having fucking all these different women or doing all this, that ain't healthy either. Something spawned from that, neither. You know what I'm saying?
Some of our families are drunks.
We got issues.
Some of them do drugs.
Yeah.
Some of them steal. Some of them gang, bang.
Right. So we all fucked up. So it was for them to kind of like, I'm gonna say us because I'm still family. I don't feel like I ever outcast you, but for everybody to outcast you made you feel like you was a back sheet, that was kind of wrong on the behalf.
I got one cousin. I ain't gonna say one cousin because you never did make me feel different. I'm not gonna flex. But I got one cousin that was always like, come on, come play with me. You can play with me.
Right.
Like, you come to my house, and that's T-Bay.
Yeah.
T-Bay always was like, you come to my house. You come play with me. You could be my cousin. Like, because she would sit there and watch it happen, and she would come to me and be like, come on.
Right.
You could play with me. And to this day, people don't understand that's why she's still
why
my
y'all
favorite
so tight.
cousin.
But I see that, right. So I know a lot of people probably don't. Every family got favorite cousins, favorite nieces, favorite grandchildren, all that as a black community. I don't know why we do it, and we cast out others as frowned upon.
It's
others.
just I think it's more of you just click with that cousin better than you click with
yeah.
everybody else.
Right.
That's why you call them your favorite.
That's normal. Yeah, because you can have friends you tight with over your family members. Because y'all just click. So
yeah, my best friend got multiple best friends, but
Correct.
I know that I'm the main Albert Scrabble because me and her already didn't.
y'all didn't click, right? Okay.
We know what's up.
Yeah, most definitely. But I don't know why we do that especially black households. I don't know if like other ethnicities do that, outcasting other peoples for whatever reasons and stuff. But
Yeah, they be.
Yeah,
saying,
it's
I thought I
definitely-
was your BFF.
yeah,
Them other people, I thought I was your BFF.
Oh, yeah, you're my favorite cousin.
But you my BFF.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's just what they do.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I think I click. I got like my cousins. I think I click with more than the
You
rest.
always been tight with Erica.
Like it was see me and E type. Like I'm in neutral for the most part, but I think me and E probably like a brother and sister that's not really brother and sister.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Erica spent most of her time. Shit, I remember at one part Erica stayed with y'all.
Yeah, she did for a couple years.
Yeah,
Like 2
like,
years.
that's how I knew y'all was close.
Yeah. E, if you're watching this, I seen you subscribe the other day. Thank you for that.
Love you, E.
Love you, girl. So we let me get back into this. So I think I heard you said about 5 or 6 this
I was like 5, 6 years old.
About 5 or 6.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I don't want to do them like that.
Right. Okay.
Because I'm past it. I lived through it, and it made me. Thank you. That's what I will say. Thank you, because you made my journey a little more spicier.
Yeah.
And it gave me a little more fire. I think if that would have never happened to me, I don't think I would be the man I am today. And God put stuff in your path for a reason. Some niggas would have never bounced back from what I went through. But,
yeah. I know from watching stuff, and we grew up in the social media area. When that happens to some men, it turns them into monsters, like gangsters, or some might just go fully that one way. You kind of just felt like, I like both. Like, you want to do.
I experimented for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. How I was dating. Yeah.
I experimented for a long time, but for some reason, it don't matter. If I seen a girl that I thought was pretty, I wanted to go with her. I wanted to talk to her. Mm-hmm. So I knew I wasn't fully off. I knew I wasn't gay. I would like see females and be like, I like her.
You like her. Yeah.
I want to talk to her. And I chased one girl for 2 years.
Really?
I chased a girl for 2 years.
But you dedicated.
And I got her.
You dedicated.
I got her. And it was more so of, I knew what it was, but I didn't know because it was still new to me. I'm young. So I'm like, what is this feeling? Why can't I pick? Like, why do I like boys?
Why do I like both?
And why do I like girls? Like, why do I like both? And I didn't know what bisexual was.
But
I'm young. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I didn't know what bisexual was.
Correct. So, but would you say the molestation triggered your interest in men, or was it like more so of a?
I think it did.
You think? Okay.
I think it did. I think that the molestation that happened to me, because it was done to me by a guy, and me being so young, me being a kid and being so innocent, I thought it was normal.
Because
what the fuck do I know?
What do you know? Because kids love when you're innocent, you just love everybody. You love everything.
Everything.
So you don't really know, and you're doing what a grown person tell you to do. So
and I seen this person a lot.
Yeah,
I seen this person a lot. Mm-hmm. He was very handsome. He took me everywhere with him. So when he was doing what he was doing to me and showing me what he was showing me, I thought it was normal. Until one day, he's told me that if I told, I was gonna get a whooping. And anybody that know me know that as a child, I was always scared of a whooping.
Yeah.
Especially from my fucking daddy or my mama.
Yeah.
But mainly my daddy. He was like, your daddy will whoop you if you tell. And I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, well, why am I getting a whooping for? I didn't do nothing. But that is what set in stone with me. So I never told. Until I turned 21.
Did so you never told, but did you never try to reach out to anyone during the whole, everything, all those years that went by?
No, I never told. I never reached out to anybody.
You strong. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just dealt with it.
You strong in the motherfucker.
I never told nobody.
I would have said, because I know my punk ass, I would have said, hey, that's just me, because, well, I can't say out that.
I told you, I always been frigid and scary, though. As a child, but by the time I became a teenager and I started doing what I was doing,
it was kind of.
I was like, it happened to me, but at the same time, like, I'm having these feelings and I'm older now, I'm having sex, so what I'm telling now? What am I telling?
I see what you're saying.
What am I telling? I'm doing what happened to me as a child.
So that's kind of all you know.
So I'm like, and I'm not gonna lie, that did make me sexual active and make me what is it?
Hyperactive. Hypersexual.
Hypersexual.
Because I was gonna ask you that.
It made me hypersexual because I am a hypersexual being, but I'm picky and I'm careful and I'm scary at the same time because I don't just lay up with anybody.
Right.
But whoever I'm intimate with, you don't get the business every time.
Yeah. Cause like I said, I don't know. I know some kids kind of know, like, man, this don't feel right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. Like you said, you was kind of like just, okay, I think this is normal. You know what I'm saying? So you was going with it. So I can't.
I'm 5 and 6 years old.
You don't really know.
I'm sleeping with this person. I'm playing with this person. This person is older than me, of course, but
correct.
I'm just they family. I don't know nothing about no damn sex. I don't know what's
you
going on.
You don't know, right. Oh, I said that question. So we got it's still good though. It's recorded.
Go ahead.
You got a question. You ain't supposed to say nothing.
No, she can't. She
She behind the scenes.
They can hear me or not.
It's okay.
I don't. Yeah. Go. Okay.
When you say he was sleeping, like
When I say sleeping with this person, I mean I'm just laying there. We just sleeping together. Like I was
Like
sleeping in the same
sleeping.
bed with him.
Yeah.
He would sleep on the couch with him. I would sleep on the floor with him. Not saying that I was sleeping like having sex with him.
Right.
It was more so we was just that comfortable to the point where I seen this person almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about taking me everywhere with him. I'm talking about he was literally like my brother. That's what it was. And I thought nothing of it.
so is this person around?
I haven't heard anything from him. I seen him. The last time I seen him, I was okay. The last time I seen him, I was 14. And that's when Naya was born. And my mom was living with y'all.
At the house.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
My mama was working at the Winn-Dixie in Lake Wells on
with us.
was
Yeah,
on-
cause I was there. And then
and he was working there.
listen,
I seen him.
if y'all watching, don't mind us. I'm trying not to piece stuff together, but we'll talk about this after. And never mind, Kia about asking questions. It's still good though. It's still recording. What it look like? All right, so we were just speaking on if you had seen this person that caused all this trauma in your life and whatnot. And you were saying she was living with us. I mean, around the time that the last time you seen
Yes.
them, your mom and Naya was
Yes.
living with me. and my mom.
I seen him when I was 14 years old, and he was working at a Winn-Dixie, and I seen him. And you know what's funny? When we spoke, he said, "What's up?" And he dropped his head, and he couldn't even look me in my
You
face.
couldn't look in your face.
He couldn't even look at me.
Damn.
And that was it. It wasn't no chop it up conversation. How you doing? What's up with you? How you been? No check-in or how my life going. Not even thinking about what you
the common
could possibly,
decency. Yeah, with all the trauma and
what you
the
caused.
shit you caused.
You
Right,
didn't
right.
ask no
That's
you-
fucked up.
All he did was looked at me and said, "What's up? How you doing?" And then he put his head down, and that was it. That's what it was. And I ain't seen him since then. I was 14. This is over 20 years ago. And it's
That's
like
crazy.
he disappeared.
And he disappeared. I ain't seen him since then. Man.
He'll be all right though.
Yeah. So let me So around, I'm gonna say, well, since you said since 14, when did you start dating, or how was the dating life for you? I'll say that.
I was openly dating girls since I was in elementary. My first girlfriend was at 6 years old. Her name was Corinthian. And I dated girls all the way up until I got in middle school. When I got in middle school, I started becoming a little, what you call, bi-curious.
You was bi-curious.
In middle school, I started being a little curious, and I wanted to see what everybody, because everybody was labeling me as gay, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Like I understand that I have feminine traits and I like to dance, but I'm really not gay. I don't do none of the stuff that y'all saying. So I started trying to like figure out like, okay, so maybe I should just do something to see. So I started talking to this boy in middle school. I ain't gonna say who he is, I ain't gonna say no names. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But I started talking to this boy in the 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. Or was it 7th grade? No, it was 7th grade. No, I'm lying. It was 7th grade summer going into the 8th grade.
To the 8th, so okay, middle school. Okay,
it was
okay.
that because by the time I got to him, he left the school and I was next up to be top dog. But I would sneak him in my house on my mama, and I would just tell my mama he was my friend. And when it got late and my mom was asleep, I ain't gonna lie, it would go down. I was the real deal having sex at like 14.
Middle school.
14 years old, I was knocking shit down. And I'm not trying to put anybody in my business, but I am a top, not a bottom. Just to like put that out there, like, because and it don't matter to me, but I like what I like and I do what I do. I'm a top, not a bottom. You can research that on your own. I'm not gonna go into that field. But yeah, I was 14 years old when I first started dealing with dudes. And that was like my first boyfriend. But I was 14 years old also when I had my actual, okay, that was my first boyfriend, but my first love, I guess, as with a dude was, I'm not gonna say his name. I was 14. He was like 23.
So he was out of school. Oh, he was a predator.
We getting there.
Okay.
I was 14. He was like 23, 24. I was at a block party in Winter Haven in Ballgate, Baltimore. I never forget it. I was at a block party. He came down, and I was doing my little 1-2 in the streets, dancing like I usually do. And he tapped me. He said, "Hey, boy, you need to go home." I was like, "I'm finna go home in a minute. I'll stay right there. No problem." So we walking home after the block party. He drove by. This nigga was pushing weight, low key DL nigga. I can't say his name because if I say his name, County gotta go. Just
I respect
saying.
it. Yeah.
Because
you might turn the city up, turn the county up with that. Yeah.
But DL low key nigga, and that's why I never tell on my DLs because I love them. I'm just be honest. Never tell on them.
I'm gonna get back to that in a second. Go ahead.
He followed me home, and he was like, "You need to go home." And I said, "I'm going home right now." And I never forget, I was getting up, getting ready to go to the bus stop one morning. And I got off, I went to the bus stop, and I felt like somebody was watching me, but I never acted on it. So I went to school and I got off. When I got off the bus, he was there. And he pulled up on me. And he was like, "Give me your number." And I was like, well, Metro had just came out.
Yeah. Free minutes, free everything.
Free minutes, free everything.
Free everything.
And I was like, well, I could just give you my MySpace. And he gave me his MySpace. And that was the first dude that ever like really showed me what love came from a man point of view. And he broke my heart because I was so vulnerable and I was just so open to him because it was the first time I had been showing love on that level that I was desperate for that nigga or some shit.
Yeah, you was love, yeah. Love make you do some wild shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
But guess what? I flipped the script on his ass. That's neither here nor there. I ain't gonna talk about that. That's for another conversation. But yeah, 14 years old.
But okay. So speaking on the down low tip, DL tip, do you feel like they should come out?
No.
Or did that gonna say should they come out or should they stay there? Because that is a dangerous game playing both sides.
It's only a dangerous game if you ain't playing it safely.
Far as safely as in
protection, and I'm gonna say it like this: if they're not with a woman while being down low, what's the harm in just being down low?
Okay,
well, who are they hurting if they're just down low and not out of the closet?
So they should be
because
single.
Being in the closet, it's not a problem. I was once in the closet, so that will make me down low. The only reason why they consider me gay is because of my actions or by my feminine traits.
Right.
But being in the closet is being in the closet. That's down low. Except for they're not openly out with it. That's what make them in the closet or down low. They're not openly acting on what they do. So I feel like no, if they don't want to come out, don't force them out. They will come out when they are ready. Nobody wants to be put in a position that they are not comfortable. And people can't come out because they're not comfortable, and they're not comfortable not with themselves or with this judgmental ass world. I was pulled out the closet, to be honest. I didn't get to come out.
Right.
My stepdad pulled me out the closet. And I ain't like his ass ever since.
But since you...
Bitch. For real.
So for the ones in relationships that down low, what would you say to them? I'm gonna say that.
I would say...
Because that's, to me,
I would say play fair.
Like let her know or...
I would say no. I would say play fair. You're going to have to let her know up front if you're going to be dealing with anybody else.
Yeah.
That way that... Up front. If you're going to be dealing with... Being open, it's almost like being in an open relationship.
Right.
If that's the case, be in an open relationship. You ain't got to tell them all your business.
But you can
be in an open relationship and you can deal with whoever you want to deal with. You ain't got to tell her that you like both. Just play safe. Wrap it up. use condoms, take PrEP, whatever you gotta do. Play it safe. If I'm dating a female and I'm open and honest with her and I tell her, okay, I think we should be in an open relationship, and she agreed to it, what's the crime? If I'm playing safe and protecting
It's an
us,
understanding between the two.
if it's an understanding,
It's an
there's
understanding,
no
I see what you're
crime being committed. I don't give a damn if he fucking a horse.
Right.
If
This
it's
nigga said horse.
if it's an understanding that they're in an open relationship, there is no crime. But if you with that woman and you know that you fucking with the man and she don't know, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
There's
that.
no loyalty there.
Right.
Now, if there's an open understanding that we gonna both fuck off and do what I want, but at the end of the day, you my man Albert Scrabble, there's no crime.
There's no crime in it.
No.
Okay.
And that's fair game.
I respect that.
That's fair game. Now, being down low, I feel like a person shouldn't have to tell their business. If you like a little on the side, that is your
Cause you're not with nobody.
bitch. You ain't with nobody.
You ain't with nobody.
You don't have to. Who the fuck is y'all for me to be explaining myself to? I don't go with you. I don't owe you shit. So no, ain't no crime in being DL. Y'all need to leave them DL men alone too. Y'all better stop exposing them too. See, back in the day, y'all little young ass would have got flipped by exposing these DL men because these men got families. But see, that's on them too. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
You got to play fair. And these young punks, that's what they call them now. These young punks, they get emotionally attached to these DL men. And the DL men won't fully commit or they cut their ass off.
Yeah.
And now, I'm finna tell. I'm telling.
That's
See,
why all this
I ain't
nigga
telling on my DL.
Yeah.
I was young. He way older. And I ain't telling on him.
Yeah. Still to this day.
I ain't telling on that nigga. I just talked to that nigga like last week. I ain't telling on him. I'm not.
So we got let me go back for a second.
Background person got a question.
What would you the back what advice would you give a young person that went through what you did? I mean, what went through what you went through. I don't know why I said that.
If any child ever got molested or ever been abused or bullied, I will always tell them to just seek God first. He is your alpha. He is your omega. He is your everything. That's what got me through. It's weird because through everything I went through, I always found myself in church.
Okay.
Always. Whether my daddy took me, whether I was going with my mama, whether I was going with my auntie, whether I was going wherever I was going.
Right.
I always found myself in church and it always brought me comfort. And I feel like anybody that has, it don't even matter if you just have to go through what I'm going through. You're going through anything sour in life.
Right.
Go to God.
But see, the church is very, very, what's the word? Judgmental.
You notice what I said, right?
Yeah, you said go to God, not the church.
Not the church.
I caught it, but I didn't know if they caught it. But would you say you're religious? I'll say that. Or what's your religion? You're not.
I'm not religious.
You're a believer.
I have a relationship,
You have a
with,
relationship
God.
with God.
I'm not religious to say the
Right.
least because I know I don't apply to every word in that damn book.
Correct.
So I can't be religious because I don't go by every word in the book. The Lord said that it's against whatever they said, but I know I found myself sinning as we all do.
We all do.
So how can I
Right.
be religious if I'm sinning day after day after day after day?
Doing other stuff.
There's no way
'Cause
around it.
Even the normal person's gonna sin. They do all type of shit. Niggas, Everybody do this shit.
Even the most religious people
Correct.
are sinners. So the people who, I'm gonna tell you this, the people who are religious, they are the problem because they look down on those who sin openly. They're sinning in private. They're hiding it.
They're hiding it.
Putting
Yeah.
on this facade and this image like they so innocent, like they got it all together. But all reality, you the priest of the church, but yet you fucking young boys.
Yeah, they the ones.
Or
that
you the
get
first lady, but you it's mostly religious people that be in religion now. First lady is out here fucking Deacon Brown and pastor is fucking whoever. And it's like the most religious people have the most hidden demons in their closet.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay, so now that you're, now that you're older, how do you handle judgment compared to when you was younger?
When I was younger, judgment used to impact me so hard. Like it used to make me cry, it used to make me sad, make me depressed. Actually made me suicidal at once.
Shit.
Because I felt like I couldn't escape it nowhere. The one place that I thought I could escape it, which was church.
Yeah,
They would judge me there too.
Yeah, they different.
But now that I'm older, man, fuck y'all on soul. That's how I feel, because I feel like everything that people used to judge me became my power. You told me that, oh, I'm this and I'm that. Well, let me show you what I can do by doing. It ain't never really stopped me. It may have made it harder for me to achieve, but it didn't stop me. And now judgment really don't affect me no more, because I'm happy with who I am and I know who I am.
Who you are.
This is not a facade. I'm openly bisexual. I love men and I love women. I have kids. I was engaged. I mean, there's nothing to
That's what
hide.
I.
Your
right.
words don't mean shit if they don't have any effect.
Correct. So, listen to you from your cousin getting this more insight view of you. Your life has been an uphill battle.
Always.
So there was pretty much, was there ever a smooth where you thought like, like an easy plateau area, was like, I can get used to this, or was it like a now as an adult?
Now.
So how is adulthood? I'll say that.
Now, when you find your peace and you okay with who you are and you don't live up to the standards of what the world say live up to, you find true happiness. And I've learned that in order for me to be happy with anybody, I have to be happy with myself first. And right now, I ain't gonna lie, and this is not a front, ever since I've been by myself, taking care of my kids, working, life is a fucking beach.
Life is a beat. Yeah.
And I just want to sit back and just take it all in every day.
Yeah.
God has blessed me. My business is flourishing. Work is great. I'm getting a promotion and a raise soon. My boss already told me that my position is about to change. I'm in school. My kids are well taken care of. I pay all my bills by myself. And I have over $3,000-$4,000 in bills every month.
That's a blessing.
And I don't struggle at all to pay them.
Amen. Yeah.
Amen. And I'm doing it by myself, of course, with the work of the Lord, but I'm doing it by myself.
Correct.
So when I look at judgment, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's just words to me now.
You're right.
It used to have an impact. Now, it don't even fucking
It
matter.
don't even matter no more.
Nah.
Tenfold.
Because it says, judge and you shall be judged. It'll be their fault, not mine.
Oh, man. So far as your business, I know we touched on it when we first started the interview or the topic. What exactly is your business? Or I know you have a dance team. Is that your business you're speaking of?
Okay. So the dance team is one of the programs within my business.
Okay.
The UWA Incorporation is overall it's a teenage resource center and shelter for troubled teenagers who need funding, clothes, hot meals, mentor, guidance. Because you never know, but you don't have people to give the kids that knowledge that's needed transitioning from a teenager into an adult.
Into adulthood.
We don't have that. And half of the time, our parents, specifically in the black culture, once you turn 18, you're paying bills.
Yeah.
And you're getting out. We don't have nobody to teach us about life.
Right. Shit, I was paying bills at 15.
That's what I'm saying.
Helping my mama shit.
See?
I started early, so I ain't really had too much of a childhood or that transition you speaking of. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So if we actually had a program and a place that can help transition teenagers from being a teenager to an adult, we change the poverty rate. We change the success rate. We change the culture. We change the future.
Hell yeah. I love that. I love it. So we're going to make sure like we put in the descriptions on how to get in contact with you. I think I said that before,
Yes.
but I'm going to reiterate. We're going to tag it all his description if you guys want to reach out and get more information on the dance team and his corporation that you guys do that. So how is it?
The UWA.
UWA.
Unity's World Association Incorporated, a teenage resource center and shelter. There you have it.
Most definitely. So now, how is it doing And where do you see yourself going with that? Like, I don't know if you kind of just said
Yes.
that, but I'm just like, where do you see yourself?
I feel like this. Right now, I'm off into a rough start because it's hard to see who would sponsor and how to get it off the ground. But I can say that I've been mentoring and coaching young ladies and teenage from low income levels. And I've been doing this for 10 years. Now, for me, I see it happening like this. I'm opening up my first one in Winter Haven.
Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause
Then
y'all already there.
Then I'm gonna open up one in every city. And then it's gonna be one in every county. And there's gonna be some in every state. And it's gonna eventually go global. That's why I see myself. This ain't just do opening one here and run it. No,
then run it, right.
because it needs to be taught everywhere.
Everywhere. Because there's a lot of kids or young ladies going through a lot of, you know what I mean, the girls that you coach now, everywhere else, the kids going through the same thing. Or even young men that might be interested.
And I'm
in joining.
mentoring a young man right now, a 20-year-old man right now. I'm mentoring him right now.
Yeah.
And I told him what to do and how to operate and how to move because he wanted some information about. Basically, he just turned 20. He young, he getting to that age. But my college professor asked me if I could teach a subject, what would I teach? And I told her, the subject I teach is taught in schools. It needs to be taught in schools. And she said, what subject is that? Life.
Yeah.
Teach these kids life. Economics and all of that shit is only to a certain box. No. Teach them life. Money, credit, sex, rent. All this stuff all the core values of being an adult, teach that.
Yeah, teach that, yeah.
Teach that for they can know how to maneuver in this world that's ready to swallow them up whole and spit them out with no questions asked. Teach them that. That's why I said I want to be what I want to be because the subject that I want to teach isn't taught in school, and that's life. But being a guidance counselor, I can do that and be more.
Okay. So, I know we might have more questions, but this is pretty much one of the last questions I got on this list. If not, we'll just keep going after that. But so now that the world is more open to the, correct me if I'm wrong, LBGTQ community, do you feel like they try to push it, or is it more of they just want it to be normalized? Like, how do you feel?
I think them pushing it is letting people know that it should be normalized. People think that they pushing this agenda trying to turn everybody gay, but that's not the point. They pushing it to let everybody know that everybody got somebody in their family that's gonna be like that. It's normal.
It's normal.
It's normal. Anybody that is watching this podcast, you tell me that if you got somebody in your family that's gay, bisexual, or whatever you want to call it. If you don't, let me know. But it's normal. And it's not them pushing it for a bad reason. It's them pushing it for acceptance because it's caused a lot of pain.
Correct.
It's caused a lot of crime. It's caused a lot of poverty because a lot of gay people or a lot of people who's not accepted because of the rules and regulations that some workplaces, certain rules and regulations being implemented, it makes it hard for gay people or bisexual in the community to develop and establish themselves. That's why I feel like, this world is just crazy.
Okay. So, for the most part, your overall, I would say, if you could tell a younger person, I'm gonna say younger person, that's, how can I say, wanting to come out but don't know how to, what are 3 things you would say to them?
Take your time. Take your time. You move when you get ready because it's not a comfortable boat to get in. 2, be strong. Be strong because you're going to have those who rock with you when you come out, those who turn against you when you come out, and you're going to have those who are basically going to be ready for you to come out. And If I could tell a younger person, be strong, take your time, be safe. Gotta be safe.
Correct.
That don't mean once you out, don't go wild.
Yeah.
Stay to yourself as much as you can. Find your people and deal with it like that, because this world is only getting more wicked and it's only getting worse when it comes around to the rates of STDs and STIs. So always stay safe.
Okay. Appreciate that. So, well, we're gonna get pretty much wrap this up. We're at the ending. So if you got anything, if you wanna tell them about where to follow you, all your social media accounts and whatnot, or how to contact you.
You can follow me on Facebook. My name is Lyric Banks on Facebook. You can follow me on, I really don't use Snapchat like that. I really don't post on Snap.
That's fine.
TikTok. I don't know what my TikTok name is, to be honest. Let me see what it is.
Pull it up, yeah.
My TikTok is called Bank Boy Lyric. Check out my music. I'm on all major platforms, Lyric Banks. You can also call me at 404-96. I'm not gonna put my
I was just
yeah,
saying,
gotcha.
Don't do that.
I'm not that dumb, but I'm not gonna give y'all my But I just want everybody to follow me for confidence, security, positivity. I mean, sometimes I make some jokes, but overall, I think, and I'm not being cocky, but I think I'm supposed to be the next big star in the music game. And I think the one reason that the Lord is trying to do, he's protecting me from either something or he's getting me prepared for something.
For something, right.
So, yeah.
So we probably have to say that for, if it's a part 2, he'll get into the music side. Because I know we did have, you said you was an artist.
I think the only reason why I'm not as big as I am is because of my sexuality. They're scared.
Unless you, yeah.
They scared.
From the time you started, you probably could have did like your boy Nas X and flipped the script,
But see, he wasn't open.
he wasn't open.
He hit it.
Yeah.
Old Town Road was a country record. And then when he came out,
backlash.
he lost fans.
And you
He
was
faced
straight up.
back.
You was straight up with
I'm
it.
going in all open, and that's what they need. Saucy Santana, I love you to death, but you got to have somebody else different from him representing the community. That's not what all LGBT people are about. He's a good artist, and I love his music. Don't get me wrong, but that's just one image of the community. You got masculine people, you know, and you got people like me. I have my feminine traits, but I'm myself. I'm more masculine than I am feminine.
Correct.
And I have my own style. So that's what I would say. Follow me for good laugh, inspiration, and for the greater works of the future with the UWA.
All right, appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.
Yes, sir.